Good morning. Uh, I've got up and my mental health has removed my memory. Literally, I barely sleep anymore. That's not a problem. I've gotten used to that. But I've got so many pressures with everything going on. I need to tune in to figure out. So this is going to be mental health based today. It took me about a minute to start with that. I'm not much of a morning talker. Essentially, I'm just gonna talk through my mind and hopefully I'll figure out a plan for the day. This is probably boring a lot of people, but I'm going to try and keep it mental health focused, so I'll give some of you perspective on someone with a mental health disorder. At least you might be getting something out of it that way, and I'll get something out of it a different way. Essentially, I woke up just now. My mind was totally blank. My mental health can affect my memory quite severely. But I'm just trying to figure out a plan. Because so much has happened, and each time I make a new plan of how I'm gonna live life so keep me healthy. Essentially, my mental health gets involved in terms of interfering with how I feel, interfering with how I think, interfering with my memory, interfering with all my senses. And that's not the problem, really. The problem is, and I say problem, but from my perspective, where I get stuck, and that is if I take just a step back and look at all the different things, the way that my mental health interacts with me. Sorry about the low light here, I'm just making a cup of coffee. It's almost like a consciousness in and of itself that's directly there to I use the word antagonize. So it's like someone bullying you. It's basically like I've got someone 24 hours a day bullying me on every decision, on every little thing. I've tried to take lessons from it in the past so I can grow as a person, see it as a spiritual lesson, and I maxed it out to a certain extent. No, that's not right. That stopped. The the making sense of what my mental health was doing, what this consciousness was trying to get me. What would do? Basically, if I was to look at this mental health disorder as a person bullying me, for many years I managed to take lessons from it and to say, right, you're bullying me for positive. Sorry about my hair. You're bullying me for positive reasons. And the best part of those years, I practiced non-attachment, and that went a long way to reducing any stresses from that perception that my mental health is bullying me. But now, it's so finite, the level that it must be communicating on. So what I'm trying to say is that it's been bullying me, so to speak. Sorry about my teeth as well. It's been bullying me, so to speak, for a little while now, and I've not been able to take a message from it other than, look, Andreas, this is your mental health and it's here to make you suffer. That's the only lesson I can really see from it, that it's just there to make me suffer. It's not giving me the opportunity to see right in the moment what it's trying to teach. And I look at my daily life and I'm suffering as a result of it. So the chances are my mental health is saying, Andreas, this is for your best interest. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. And that's the most positive way I can look at it, that somehow my mental health is looking after me by making me suffer in a very controlled way. And speaking it out loud for the first time, it's I'm seeing it for the first time, so this is a realisation for me that can be the literal only thing sorry, the literal only thing that could be positive as to the main reason as to why I'm being beaten like this. But how can I accept that? It's there for the future. Fucking hell, my hair. It's there for the future for me to turn around one day and say, oh, okay, that's the reason that period was like that. Time will tell, I guess. Anyway, spoken for 9 minutes already. I need to speak more. I'm sorry. I'm using this as a therapeutic means. I'm giving the people the chance to have an insight into what I define myself as, someone with a very severe mental health disorder, comprising of many different mental health aspects, and someone who is quite a survivalist. I don't know how else to reference this. I've turned into quite a survivalist. That means to say I'm constantly concerned about survival. The lockdown hit. I'm probably one of the only people in the world that no, why did I say that? The lockdown hit, and my mind went into overdrive. Right, okay, what happens? What's going on with the lockdown? Possible reasoning. How long could we be doing this? And then it goes all the way to the extent of incorporating my spiritual beliefs from the past. That is, we're as a country, the UK, the world, but unfortunately, specifically from the UK, from the information that's come my way, or the way my head's arranged it, and that is we're expecting floods. I don't know to what extent, on a biblical level sort of thing. I don't know if this is like Noah's Ark take 2, but floods are coming. Waters are going to rise, and we need to be prepared on an individual level for that. So we're, in my head, we're slap bang ready for it. 2021, that's what I've been explicitly told by Mayan teachers from that Mayan workshop I mentioned the other day that I've attended. Essentially, it's 2012 that everyone was fearful of at the time. Just pushed back. 8-9 years. For whatever reason, maybe there was too much panic, so on a spiritual level they said, no, we can't do it now. We have to delay it a bit. But I was told 2020, 2021 is when the floods would come. I've also been on workshops where I've done future progression, and as much as he asked us to progress to envision 2012 at the time, if spirituality's just moved that block of energy from 2012 to 2020 or 2021, then it should still stand. And again, not only what I saw, but thousands of other people that he hypnotized to a future state. Make of that what you will, if you're into hypnosis or not. But it was pretty consistent with people's responses. Worldwide, he asked us to progress forward to London, summer, winter solstice 2012, New York. Those are the only 2 cities I remember at the present. And that's just one aspect of possibility that my mind keeps playing over and tries to be ready for. There are many others, and they overlap. So there are potentials for the future, so to speak. Sorry, thank you for bearing with me. There are potentials for the future that I see. And in my head, I do my absolute best to categorise them into most likely scenarios. I give credit, and my mind gives credit and ranks each possibility to its own merits, to information I've had, how I've received it, blah blah blah. And then when they overlap as a case of right, the lockdown's happened, they asked me to make a decision on how I'm going to act and behave. Towards what I've experienced. So when the lockdown hit, my mind went to all these disaster stories, if you want to label them as that I've been taught or I've learned, and I purchased a survival kit. I made sure I was ready. I've got myself set up so I'm able to provide myself electricity. I'm able to cook for myself. I'm able to clean for myself for a period of time. I'm able to produce a certain amount of water. I'm able to produce a certain amount of nutrition and food. And I'm stocked up and ready for that. But the lockdown's pretty much over, so on this occasion it's not going to come in handy. It's not an issue though, because in my mind I've already made plans of how I can use all of that survival kit in a different way and make sure that it doesn't go to waste. The production of electricity could reduce my bills. The production of food would reduce my bills. Not only reduce my bills, give me a better quality of diet, organic diet, one that I produce myself. The reassurance that I can produce water is untold. Sorry folks, it really should give me a 2 to 3 year window on you. My mental health has prepared me in terms of accepting my aloneness in that regard. Yeah, I mean, it's a horrific picture to paint there, but yeah, what else am I going to do? I need to be ready, I need to be prepared. We all do, don't we? Alright, I've talked through a lot of my morning mental health worries. My coffee's ready. I really doubt anyone's listened to the end of this, but anyway, Facebook, YouTube, thank you for giving me the opportunity to I don't know, everything's still pretty shit, so I might tune in again with a never-ending story in a minute, just to waste time. Anyway, have a nice day.